Hello my loves, welcome to my closet. If you're new here, I'm Kelsey, nice to meet you. In this video, I'm going to be watching Tick, Tick, Boom. Growing up, I was deeply obsessed with Rent, the movie, not the musical. I know, I'm sure the musical is wonderful. I just never had access to seeing it or anything. What I did have access to was the movie, and boy did I use it. I watched that movie over and over and over again. And I listened to the soundtrack over and over and over again. I mean, I'm talking from probably about 13 and 14 all the way through high school and college. I loved the movie. But anyways, all that to say, I was scrolling Netflix and I noticed this new movie called Tick, Tick, Boom. If I'm understanding correctly, it's about the guy who wrote Rent. The musical, I'm assuming. But either way, it piqued my interest. I mean, I haven't heard anything about it at all, although I'm kind of out of the loop in every sort of way. But it has the Spider-Man guy in it, the Andrew Garfield. Let's just get into it. Alright, headphones acquired. Let's go. Snuggly blanket acquired too.
We dedicate this opening night and every performance.
He's in the movie. I wonder if he was actually in the musical at all too.
Everything you're about to see is true, except for the parts Jonathan made up.
Will we know which parts are which?
And in just over a week, I will be 30 years old.
Real quick, well, one, I just got inside vibes from, oh my god. I can't believe this is happening. This is ridiculous. The singer-comedian, whatever combo that just did the Inside Netflix special. Oh my god. Whatever. Moving on. But also, I've never known anything about this story, this guy, how Rent came to be, any of this, so I'm ready.
Lights on your face are getting longer. Feel like
Hey.
you're treading water.
A little bit.
Tides getting stronger. Don't
Yeah.
panic, don't jump ship. Can't fight it. Like they're singing happy birthday. You just want to lay down and cry. Not just another birthday. Bang your head. What can you do?
I'm 29, so I'm enjoying this a lot. Nothing. You can't do anything.
I need 10 copies.
That's...
And real quick, I just want to clarify that it's not that I think that 29 is old and I'm running out of time. My variety of this feeling is, oh man, I'm 29 and I've already ruined so much. I've already dug myself a hole so deep, I'm not sure I can get out of it. And I'm only 29. How'd that happen so quickly? That's mine. No. Just to clarify.
The end of an
I
era.
know I'm young.
Hear him, I'm sobbing in the fridge.
And
most
yet.
times. It's like you get to a certain age and you stop being a writer who waits tables and you become a waiter with a hobby.
Boo Boo, you need to ask yourself in this moment, are you letting yourself be led by fear or by love?
Ah! That was a horrible sound.
I gave my notice. I'm allowing myself to be led by love.
What?
You know, Rosa's got another client.
What?
Craig
Oh,
Carnelian.
no.
Is this Rosa, your agent, who hasn't returned your calls in a year?
On the streets you hear the voices. Lost children, crocodiles.
I had no idea he could sing.
Tiger lilies, ruby slippers. Clock is ticking, that's for Sunday.
Is that Vanessa Hudgens?
Happy birthday.
Hey, Pookie.
Hi.
Pookie.
How's Philly? Michael was an amazing actor. And then a week later, he got a job at a fancy advertising company, making high five figures. Healthcare, dental. He never looked back.
Hard-
What is the point
to
of money
turn that stuff
if you're
down
not going to spend it on the
sometimes.
people that you love?
You know he can't afford all of this, right?
Well, he loved making a fuss, especially about you.
Toilets in the closet. You better hope there's a light bulb in there.
Not today.
It's like they're totally trying to recreate the La Vie Boheme scene, song, vibe, whatever.
Before we start thinking,
This one wouldn't be as fun to sing as La Vie Boheme, though.
I just need some fresh air.
Okay.
Yeah, earlier, whoever said that he always goes all out for her,
Oh, I don't
but
know.
is that what she wants? It seems like all this is really for him, and she just doesn't want it or need it. She looks so pretty in that color green. I mean, that color green is really pretty. Plus, she looks really pretty in it.
Why is she doing this right now?
She's told you
What did
why.
you say?
An old white lady with a tiny dog.
Are all these things like little Easter eggs of things that ended up in the, like the old lady with the little white dog? Is that the dog?
There is no buzzer.
Nice transition there.
Why don't you try to see if you can write a song for your musical that's being presented to an audience in 6 days instead?
Yeah, sounds
The
reasonable.
Stephen Sondheim.
The name sounds familiar, so I know this person is important.
Yes, we're on the same page. That's exactly how I felt. We're saying the same
Ugh,
thing.
shut up.
Just differently.
Nobody has more contacts in the industry than Rosa.
Yeah.
First day of rehearsal. And finished the song already.
Where's Rosa?
Please.
Look at that computer.
It's Larson.
Calling everybody himself?
L-A-R-S-O-N.
Because
No,
he hasn't
not
heard Dr.
Larson.
Rosa?
It's something that's never been a
Good for him.
possibility. Superbia
Oh, they're all
at
gonna say
Playwrights
no,
Horizons
huh?
is at 10 a.m.
I was ready for the montage to end with like them all saying no. So at least there's that. The sunshine.
Compromise or persevere.
Wow, look at that shot.
His mind is racing.
I should go to the hospital. When am I going to go to the hospital? I need to write. When am I going to write? I need to talk to Susan. I need to see Freddie. I should call Susan. Why can't I write this song? How can you possibly be thinking about your show when your friend is in the hospital? What am I doing here? I need to leave. I need to walk out that door and go.
This is exactly
It is
how it
9:30
feels
on a
in a
Sunday
moment
morning
like
at the
that.
Moon
You
Dance
just like
time.
nothing feels like the right
I'm not
thing
going
to do.
anywhere.
Carolyn.
Oh my god, that is so overwhelming. Yeah, it's stressing me out.
On the green, purple, yellow, red stools sit the fools who should eat at home.
So far, we're up to 12 RSVPs, John. You don't need a band with an audience of 12 people. You'll outnumber them. More musicians.
It's true.
You're gonna have
That'd
to
be
find
weird.
the money for it somewhere else.
I could really use your advice on some things.
Hey, Michael. I'm sorry. Can I call you back later? I'm right in the middle
Oh,
of
you
something.
miss Michael too.
Oh, that focus group I mentioned.
I don't like that synth sound actually.
I'm writing, Susan. I'm writing.
You're gonna write a great American musical in the next 10 minutes.
Thank you for being so supportive of my work.
Because you've been
Take
such
a
a
10-minute
champion
break
of
and
mine.
talk to her.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means?
I have been rehearsing all day. I have been up since 4 this morning. I have been trying
I'm really not
to write
enjoying
a
that little
song
like
for a
part,
week,
but her
and I
voice was
am
so good it
nowhere.
made it a little bit more bearable.
I don't know how to get through to you
Yeah,
anymore.
damn, she's got a
You
good
keep
voice, but this
shutting me out.
song
You
is
keep
like-
putting up these fences.
I'm not shutting you
I
out.
wish they'd
million
just
miles
show
away
us the
all the
fight
time.
scene without the
Actually,
singing.
I'm right here.
Are you
Honestly.
Jonathan?
It kind of feels like this, like going back and forth with this singing is like distracting from the emotion and tension of the fight scene, but I feel like that was actually really necessary for that fight scene. And I kind of want to be feeling what they're feeling, and I want to hear what she has to say, you know what I mean? So this is the first time in the movie where I felt frustrated. I just wish, as I said, I wish that we could just see the fight scene.
You're
Like,
right.
I really
I've been
hate this
distracted,
song,
but
too.
I promise you, after the workshop.
Oh god, let it end. Yeah, he should have done what Michael suggested. At least given her the option to move in with him. Let her know that that's what he wanted. Yeah, he's not communicating at all. He's just so hyper fixated. Oh god, I hate this song so much. That wasn't enjoyable at all, and it totally messed with the whole emotional thread of that scene.
2 hours of this for 1 extra musician.
When
Suck
you hear
it
me say
up.
the word,
I could get used to this. I could get paid for this. I could get health care.
People sell out for a reason.
full hair loss, hair, eyebrows,
And
eyelashes.
the
This could be the
romanticism
rest
of the
of my
job
life.
is gone. And that's why
Resulting
people are
in
usually depressed
grief.
not long after selling
There are
out.
no bad ideas.
Depressed
Love
if you
it.
do,
Or
depressed if you
afraid.
don't.
Okay.
Substitute?
It's a joke.
It's not funny.
Well, maybe not to you, but
Kinda
I
like it.
recommended you, John.
Rosa Stevens?
Are we excited for tomorrow?
Rose is coming
Remember
through?
it.
Yeah, Rosa.
It's gonna be amazing.
Oh no. You never paid the bill? Did you
Why
ever
wouldn't
pay
you
that
have
bill?
called me to tell me that my payment was late before you just cut off my power?
How is he talking on the
listen,
phone
listen.
without power?
You
Don't
wait.
phones need to be plugged in?
Sorry.
What's happening? It's like giving me Queen's Gambit vibes, but in kind of a weird musical, quirky way.
Good turnout.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah, mostly friends. But,
What a nightmare.
Tough
you.
life having so many friends.
John Larson.
Oh, there he is.
Didn't even recognize
Nervous?
him.
Sure.
Of course you're nervous. The first presentation of your musical is like having a colonoscopy in the middle of Times Square. Only with a colonoscopy, the worst thing that could happen is you find out you have cancer. With a musical, you find out you're already dead. Have a good show. Can't wait to see what you
Thanks
did.
for the pep talk.
Hello. Hi. Welcome. I'm Jonathan Larson.
Good friend.
Uh,
Oh, it's the Sondheim guy, right?
right. Like I was saying,
Steven Sondheim.
thank you all for being here.
Come to your senses. Come to your senses. Baby, come
Damn, they're both good singers.
I can't keep waiting. This is my life.
I understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm running out of time.
You are not running out of time. I'm
Oh
HIV
no,
positive.
he's sick. Oh, damn.
So,
Oh, he kind of reminds me of Angel
it's
from
Michael.
Red. It's kind of
yeah, I just
I'm
want to see how
sad
the
for
dining
him.
account was going.
him, but also,
Is this real life?
I think of our friends. So many. I think of
they're
their
doing this part
funerals.
really well.
I think of their parents,
it, and
not
I'm
even
feeling it.
50, saying the Kaddish over their children. I want it all to stop!
That whole sequence was really cool. It's real though. You really just find a random piano? Is there a piano out
Hey,
there in the
whatever
rain?
happens
I'm so
next,
confused.
I'm here.
The main thing, though, is that it's first-rate work and has a future. And so do you.
Wow, some really good validation.
What are you gonna do now?
So she turned down the job?
I'm gonna start the next one.
Yes.
I decided to take the job.
Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Jonathan. The next
Oh,
one
that sucks.
was Tick Tick Boom. After that, he went back to a project he'd started and put away, called Rent.
So he wrote a whole other one?
Called Rent. It ran on Broadway for 12 years. It changed the definition of what a musical could be. Jonathan never got to see it. The night before Rent's first public performance, he died from a sudden aortic
No way.
aneurysm. He was 35 years
Aw.
old.
That
He
sucks.
still had so many questions.
So she is there. She's just in the back. I think that was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think there was only that one song that I didn't like and was actually caught myself wanting it to be over. But other than that, I feel like the songs were pretty enjoyable. I think Andrew Garfield, right? Oh, I hope that's the right name. I think that he did a really great job. I had no idea that he was a singer or that he could sing, but I think that he did great. I really liked his relationship with Michael. I really liked Michael's character in general. I'm really glad that I didn't have to watch him pass away. It was heartbreaking, obviously, that his relationship didn't work out. I think what's so heartbreaking about something like that is when two people really do love each other so much. In that scene, I think part of the reason why I started crying is because you can really feel like how much they loved each other. I think the actors did a really good job in that scene. You could really feel how much these two characters loved each other, and it was really just, you know, their lives and their dreams and their passions were taking them in a different direction. I think that is one of the most heartbreaking and painful types of breakups, honestly. I mean, they're all heartbreaking in different ways, so I guess you shouldn't compare them, but, you know, it's one of those kind of rude awakening moments in life when you realize that love isn't enough. You know, you kind of romanticize this idea that as long as you love a person enough, that's all you need, and unfortunately, that's not actually always the case. Sometimes you really do love a person, you really do want the best for them, and you really do care for them, and you really do want to spend forever with them, but, you know, in order to be true to yourself and true to what your soul wants and needs, you have to go in a different direction, and that is sometimes so painful, because it's not necessarily that your soul needs to get away from them, it's just that you're going in this direction, they need to go a different direction, and that just hurts. So watching that was painful, but I found the story really enjoyable. I did find it interesting to find out that I kind of expected, well, first off, I expected for the musical that he had been writing for the, 10 years or whatever it was, 8 years, whatever, to be Rent. And then I was like, oh, okay, so this is a different one. When it didn't work out, it's like, okay, so the next one he writes is going to be Rent. So I did think it was interesting to find out at the end that he actually wrote Tick, Tick, Boom. And I guess that was actually the name of what he wrote after that. And then he went back to do Rent. It's one of those things where when you fail a lot, people tell you, like, oh, it takes a lot of tries to get there. But it is always kind of validating to hear stories about people who really did have to fail. Spend years and years and years not failing at all. He completed musicals, but not getting quite where they're trying to go, until after years and years of trying. So I like that. Other than the fact, obviously, that he never got to really see the success of Rent. I didn't know that. Like I said at the beginning of this, I didn't actually know any of the story of this guy or how Rent came to be or any of that. So all of this was new to me, and to find out that he died, what was it, the night of or the night before the public premiere, that's the only part of the whole, as I was saying, it's kind of refreshing and validating to hear the story of somebody who tried for so long, and, not that you want to see somebody struggle for so long to live their dream, but it does kind of feel a little validating to you when you've been struggling, or whatever, up until the extent of finding out that he didn't get to see how it played out, because then you're like, oh, shit. That really sucks. It really, really does suck. But, romanticized or not, though, I find it beautiful that he spent his life refusing to give up on what he felt his soul was telling him to do. I think that's always something to celebrate. I enjoyed this. I'm glad I watched it. Nothing can take that spot in my heart where Rent resides, obviously, but this was interesting. As someone who loves Rent so much, this was definitely an interesting watch. Anyways, make sure to check out my other playlists for all my other videos. They should be posted in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe so we can hang out more often. Hit that notification bell so you can actually see my videos. Comment so we can discuss. And if you're feeling a little extra supportive today, you can like this video. It's always a huge help and I appreciate it so much. Other than that, thank you guys so much for being here. It's always a pleasure. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. See you later.